Hello, fancy people. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a beautiful, fabulous, amazing, productive week. I am here because I have some exciting news, two exciting newses to share with you guys. Number one, can we please just stop and just acknowledge the fact that we have grown from 0 to 1,000 as of right now, the second 1,009 subscribers. Can you guys believe that? Like, this is really crazy. I'm so excited, and I'm so thankful for every single 1,009 of you as of right now, the second.
Really excited because I have 1,000 subscribers. So the first good news is I'm actually going to reward my 1,000th subscriber and my first subscriber. So it was number day one and the person who got me there. But I still love everybody in between and people who've definitely been rocking with me. You guys are awesome, and I love and appreciate you to the fullest. So if you're my first and my last, definitely keep a little eye out from a message from me, and if you don't respond, then I'm just going to go on to the next one, because opportunities never miss, they just go on to the next person. Remember that motto in life. Anyway, so I love you guys so much. I'm so excited. What? So yeah. But my second good news is, well, before I go into the second good news, I kind of just want to reiterate one more time the whole reason for my channel. When I started my channel, I was actually going through a really, really hard time in my life. I was like so depressed and lost. I felt so incomplete as a person. I didn't understand my place in life itself. And because I was so broken in that moment, I went into like 3 days straight of just like prayer, locking myself into my room, and just watching like all my favorite motivational speakers and people and leaders and think leaders and thought leaders and stuff like that. I listened to like probably every single speech of Lisa Nichols and Oprah, and Jim Rome was on repeat, and Tony Robbins. Even I went all the way to Tony Robbins, and I just really sat down and buckled myself and locked myself into my room until I came up with a conclusion, and I felt complete and whole, because I knew what I was missing, and what I was missing was setting goals for myself, that and creating a vision in my head of the life that I wanted for myself. That's the one thing that I was missing, and I didn't stop searching for it until I found it. In the moment that I realized the kind of life that I wanted to live, and reminded myself, because I always knew, we already kind of know the life that we want to live, because when we're a child, when we're growing up, we already start building it. But the thing is, as we get older, we start to become a little bit more skeptical, because sometimes we go after things and we try things and they don't end up being the way we think they are. So therefore we start polluting the thoughts we have in our mind about the things that we want to do because of past experiences, when that's not the way to react, especially on your dreams and on your life and the life that you want to create for yourself. Because what you think is what the life that you live. Our thoughts are creating the images that reflect back to us in real time. So be really careful about what you think about. And it's okay though, because in order for us to know that, in order for us to understand that way of thinking and understanding about life, is we have to experience it. And that's exactly why I had to experience that. So if you're going through a moment in your life where you're feeling lost and you're feeling you don't understand your place in the world, and you don't know what you're going to do, where you're going to go, it's okay. As long as you understand that that's a moment that you're in your life right now, and all you have to do is try to get out of that actively. And yeah. And the one way that I got out of that, like I said, was just really doing some serious thinking and envisioning my life, and envisioning the way I want my life to be. And out of that, this idea about not, because one thing that has gotten me and that got me into that space, and I don't know if you guys can relate, a lot of people I know can relate to this idea, is the fact that we are bombarded constantly with seeing other people living really, really what seems to be, from our perspective, viewing on them and what they show us, the most amazing lives ever. YouTubers are known for it, vloggers, travel vloggers, celebrities, just people who are doing amazing things, traveling all over the world, having a lot of money, going car shopping, buying Porsches. Like, what? And like, you are still driving, the little Toyota that your, grandpa had in his backyard. So it's like, what the heck? So because we are constantly bombarded with that information, we tend to look at where we are in our lives, and because of that comparison, it may not match up. Therefore, we put pressure on ourselves, because it's like, I should be doing that, I should be doing what this person is doing, and that's the completely wrong way to go about it. In reality, it's like, if you want to do something, instead of comparing what you're doing now to what someone else is doing, the right way to go about it is to set a goal for yourself and be inspired by that person rather than becoming envious of them. And so and that's where the creation of this channel came about, because I felt like there were so many people and they were doing so many amazing things, and we see them all over social media and television and everywhere we go, but no one is telling us how they're doing those things. There's always a silver lining. There's people who kind of give information, but I'm even talking a little bit deeper than that. Like, I'm talking about how some people, usually they tell you, I got over this, I got over that, but I want to know, how did you get over that? How did you do this? How did you get that apartment? How did you move out of your parents' house at 18? How did you manage to live on your own? How did you get your own brand new car at 18 and pay for it all by yourself? How do you do that? How do you take care of yourself and someone else when you're only 19 years old? It's like, how are you doing these things? And when it's not just like, oh, I got a job, it's like, how are you mentally still doing these things? How are you thinking about the way that you're doing these things? How are you thinking about yourself? How are you thinking about your goals? And that's the whole reason for my channel, is I wanted to provide people and myself with the why, with the how, with the answers, with the background story, because we are looking at the screen, and we're just watching the screen, but we're not jumping inside of it and living it for ourselves. And most of the reason why is because we just don't know how, and we just don't even, sometimes we don't even know that we are polluting our own selves. Just like I was saying, when you're comparing yourself, just having the right mindset on life. And that's the whole reason why I'm here, is to kind of shake up your world a little bit, turn you upside down, and get you to introspectively think about yourself, your life, and the way that you're living your life, and the way that you're going about it, and the way that you can transform it. Because the beauty about life is, it can change in an instant. It can change in a moment for the better, not always for the worse. It can always change for the better. You're not, like Jim Rome says, what does he say? He says something, something, something. Like, you don't have to worry about life. Or, if you want to do something, do it. You're not a tree, right? Because like, trees, like, they can't move on their spot by themselves. So anyways, it was a little cheeky, but yes. So that's the whole reason for my channel. That's why I'm here. And and I'm not perfect. I try to be a little bit more consistent, but realistically, and I'll be honest with you, sometimes I get lazy, or sometimes I can't because the sun's down, because I'm working, I just don't have time. All these things, they're excuses, but at the same time, I am growing, just like you guys are growing. We're all growing. So I'm trying a lot harder. So with that, now my whole spiel. I got so inspired the moment that I seen that I had 1,000 subscribers, and uh, and like I said, that this channel is all about testing our lives and really going after our dreams and goals, and doing what my slogan is, which is design a fancy life for ourselves. I am challenging you guys and myself to, because we have 1,000, to reach 10,000 subscribers. Yes, 10,000 subscribers in the next 3 months. I know it seems a little crazy. 3 months, you're like, whoa, 1,000, that's 9,000 people. However, one of my favorite YouTubers, they went from 100,000 to 1 million in the span of like 5 to 6 months. That's big. That's like, so it's like the same thing essentially, you know? So I think that we can do it. If you aren't subscribed to my channel and you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. It's completely free, and definitely I will not just, don't subscribe just so we can get subscribers up, but subscribe so you can join this movement with me and with everyone else, to find out how we can go after our dreams and goals and how we can actually create our dream lives for ourselves. That's the whole reason for this channel, and I want you guys to be a part of it, and I want you guys to learn everything that I learn and grow and dodge, dodge like hurdles that you don't even have to go through, because I'm here to unravel them for you, so you don't have to worry about that. So 10,000 subscribers in the next 3 months. This month is March, so let's do March, April, May. By the end of June, so August 1st, 10,000 subscribers. That's the goal. I think we can do this, guys. Together we can. So like I said, if you're not subscribing, go ahead and subscribe and share with all of your friends, because it's really going to be exciting. I'm excited. I tell all my friends about it, everyone I know. It's not about me. It's about all of us. And it's about us learning how to do life together. We have some people here that's having a great time. So yes, so again, thank you guys so much. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Let's do this. Let's link up. Let's get there, guys. That's all I have for you guys today. I love you guys so much. I think every single one of you. And also, if you have been wondering what's going on with Motivation Mondays, I have been so busy because I just hosted one of my first events, last Sunday. So I was working on that for the past like 2 months, and I was just like zoning in on just that event. And I shouldn't have, but I'm human, learning, so I wasn't really uploading. However, the views are kind of low on the Motivation Monday, so can we get the views up a little bit? You know what I mean? So I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are excited. Let's continue. Let's grow together. Let's get to 10,000. 3 months, August 1st. We can do this, just with belief and a click of a button. It's free. I love you guys. If you want any content, go ahead and just comment. Just talk to me, people. I'm here. I'm a real person, and I love you. Have a beautiful, amazing week, and look out for Motivation Mondays. They're coming. I love you guys, and have a beautiful week.